Let's hear some bars. What you got?
I ain't
Don't show
spit,
up to.
ain't never trying to quit, but I hit. Cause it's from the back like I split, like it's whack. Cause I know I gotta do it like a pitter pat. Gotta do it like I slap and dap. I'm just trying to rhyme everything. I don't give a crap.
Okay. We just signed you to a record deal, bro.
I
Look
got
at
Blake
that.
Griffin dunking on Pau Gasol. I think that's Family Guy or American Dad. I saw.
Can't tell what it is.
No. That's Rick and Morty.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna cycle through all the TV shows and find something else. I
I
don't
felt like
know
I had to
what.
give homage to my boy because of Pardon My Take. Like,
Kobe.
no,
Oh,
no, that's Blake Griffin dunking on Pau Gasol
yeah. Dude, in his prime, he just had the monsters bunnies. Like
and 6'10".
it was just like weird. It was just like he just I don't know. It was the definition of bouncy. But
And he was like thick. Like he's
yeah,
coming to
he's a
dunk
big
on
dude.
you.
Yeah,
Like
he's gonna come down the lane and be aggressive.
exactly. That's why he averaged like people sleep on Blake in his early days. I'm pretty sure he came into the league averaging like 22 and 12, 22 and 10. Like that's how he started his
Yeah,
career.
he was good as shit. Just couldn't get it done.
I mean, yeah,
Nice.
I couldn't shoot, but
Did I black out there for a second?
did you? I don't know.
On my screen it did. Did it not show on yours? Like
No, nothing.
hmm, weird. This computer fucking sucks. I hate technology. But so yeah, so so anyways, so I'm jet setting tomorrow.
You're leaving?
Uh-huh.
Where to?
Take a guess. I'll give you three guesses. I'm sure you'll be able to get it three guesses.
Albuquerque?
No. That was a road trip. That's gonna take forever.
Boise?
No. Oh
West
man,
Coast?
you're down to one. No hints. I mean, obviously, I mean, yeah, it's I'm leaving for the weekend, so it has to be somewhere where I can get there and back in a quick period of time. I don't think you're gonna get it now. I
I,
polluted your brain with other places earlier
I don't
last
think I'm gonna
week.
get it now either. I'm assuming it's in the state. No, probably not.
I mean, planes can get you. I mean,
Oh, you're doing a plane.
oh yeah, yeah,
You
it's
did say jet set. That makes sense.
yeah. What you thought I was gonna drive to Albuquerque?
I don't fucking know. Oh, I can't hear you now. What?
That's
There it
weird.
is. There it
I
is.
was fucking with my mic cord, and then I think I slightly pulled out the little plug.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say my final guess is Denver.
Ah, oh, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
What about what are you doing in Phoenix?
So here's what happened. So I mean, I was telling you a couple of weeks ago about jet setting, like, oh, dude, I want to just fly somewhere for the weekend, you know. So like, let's not get it twisted. Like, this was already kind of in my head to begin with. Like,
I didn't say it was random.
no, I know. I'm just setting the stage. Like, I'm just trying to say, like,
I'm not that cool. I've talked about this for a while. I'm just
that's why.
decided to finally pull
Well,
the trigger on it.
anyways, so homegirl is in Phoenix this weekend, and she was supposed to go with a friend, and then like Tuesday or something, she's like, "Oh yeah, my friend bailed. We got in an argument, and she just bailed." Apparently, that's what happens with girls. They get in an argument and then just bail on each other on a fucking weekend trip.
What is there to argue about?
Dude, I don't know. So
What do people-
I don't think I'll understand. But so she's like, "Well, I'm still gonna go anyways." So she obviously flew down there yesterday, and then yesterday she's like, "You should come out this weekend." And I was like, I at first, I mean, it because I've been thinking about it. Like I've been thinking about flying somewhere for the weekend. And dude, Phoenix from Spokane is only a 2 hour 45-minute flight. That's quick as fuck.
So it's like what, 3:30, 4 hours from Seattle, maybe?
Probably about three.
Three, yeah.
Probably, I mean, jets travel quick, and from Seattle they probably fly bigger jets that go fast. But yeah, I mean, it's not a long flight at all. So it's like, yeah, the flight leaves tomorrow at 8 a.m. Get there by 10. So it's like, that's pretty quick. And then it's perfect because the flight on Sunday leaves Phoenix at 7 and gets back right before 10. So it's like, I mean, that's kind of late, but it's like that's perfect. You can, spend the day and recover. But yeah, so she was just like,
So you're
yo, you
going
should
for a
come.
day.
I'm leaving tomorrow morning and flying back Sunday evening. Yeah, so I'm going for a night. I'm gonna go party in Scottsdale for a night.
Oh, Scottsdale.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah. They went to Scottsdale. She
You
was in
said
Scottsdale.
Phoenix. Got you. Okay.
Well, yeah, you fly into Phoenix. I mean, Scottsdale is part of Phoenix.
I've never been. I have no idea. I
I mean,
knew they were close, but I didn't know how
yeah.
close.
I mean, it's probably, I don't know, maybe Scottsdale is considered its own city or something like that, but it's just like Phoenix is the big city there, and then all the little stuff around it. So yeah, I mean, you fly, it's like Scottsdale's like 15-20 minutes from the airport. So it's like right there. So but then it occurred to me, I was like, oh wait, I can still fly for free on American. And American flies direct from Spokane to Phoenix. American flies direct from Spokane to Phoenix, Spokane to Dallas, and Spokane to Chicago. Like those are the only 3 cities American flies direct to. And I was just like, so tomorrow I'm flying standby, so that's free. So I'm flying there for free. And then on Sunday, since I like have to be back for work on Monday, like there's no question about it. Like I got to be back, so I'm not going to risk it. Well, American and Alaska just set up a partnership. And so you can use Alaska miles on American flights. So I'm flying back on Sunday for only 12,000 miles and $20. so my flight's free. My lodging's free because she already got it. She's, down there at a hotel already.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Why not?
I'll be there real quick.
That's sick. Is it a Spokane homegirl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know who I'm talking about?
I assume you're talking about short blonde.
She's not really short. She's taller than fucking you, probably.
Oh, that homegirl.
Short blonde.
Okay, you're talking about new homegirl.
No. What? I don't even know who you're talking about.
I was talking about the girl I'm assuming you met this other girl with.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. No.
But it's that homegirl.
Yeah.
Damn, she just all over the spot. She is Spokane.
I get. Well, she was just gonna go down there with a friend for a weekend.
And she's like, "Hey, Keelan, you want to roll through and through and through and through and through?"
I mean, yeah. Well, wait. I literally am getting my flights for $20. Matter of fact, my sister's like, you should probably get first class tomorrow. And I was like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, I listed you on there. And, like apparently you can list them and like put it on the list for first class on standby. So if there's any first class seats open, I'll get a first class fucking seat. I mean, it's not that long of a flight, but still. I mean, yeah, dude, like, bro, taking no days off from work, spending $20 for airfare, free lodging, and I'm gonna go party in Scottsdale. Sign me up
with a girl that you already got it like that. So it's already that's too easy,
bro. It's set up like Can't really hear it. And the ladies.
You get 10 seconds free on YouTube of songs.
Oh, really? Is that the rules? The fucking monetization rules?
Exactly. One of the shows I watch always do. If they do have any words and songs, it can only be 10 seconds.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's what so yeah, flight's at like 7. It's at 7 something, like 7:15. Get there an hour early, leave here about 5:30 or something. But I think, and dude, like I've just been so busy with duplex, I completely forgot that I can fly standby. So yeah, dude, this is probably gonna be like a once a month thing. I'm just gonna be flying. I'm gonna be jet setting, bro.
I don't know why you wouldn't, bro. I'd be taking
Well,
advantage of that.
oh, for
You go to so
sure.
many poppin' spots within 3 hours of here.
Well, like I said, American only flies direct to uh Phoenix, Dallas, and Chicago. So it's just those
I
three.
mean, you
I
could
mean, I could
definitely
fly Alaska, but I'd be paying both ways with Alaska. I mean,
go
I
to. I
got
mean,
miles.
you got a place to stay in Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. She has a.
Chicago. I know nobody in Chicago,
I was
but
trying to think if I knew of anybody out there.
I got plenty of places in Phoenix.
Oh, I could definitely hit up. We could hit up Lauren, see if she has any friends. She literally
Lauren.
Scott's fiance. She literally is from. I'm just like she's from right there.
No, I don't want to hang out with her Catholic
Oh,
friends.
bro, I hope Scott watches this because I'm definitely gonna throw him under the bus right now. He just called my dad about buying a house, and my dad's just giving it to him, like why he should wait.
Dude, I your brother your brother and my sister are a lot alike in some respects, I think. Like money wise for sure. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm assuming your brother. I don't know. My sister sometimes makes questionable money decisions, but like getting a dog, that's expensive as shit having a dog. But it's like, because your brother's not thinking of buying a house as an investment, dude. He's thinking about buying a house because it's like he's getting married and I mean, he's buying a house because he wants to settle down and just stop right there.
Exactly. He's like,
He's
how
like,
quickly can I get it to just paying property tax?
he's just like, I'm done. He's like, I'm good.
I made it.
Yeah. So that's like, yeah, your dad's probably like, Scott, you're gonna buy a house right this second, and you're not even like it's not even gonna make you no money. It's gonna be a money pit. And then on top of that, housing prices are so astronomical right now. It's like you can give it a year until lumber prices come down and housing prices will kind of follow somewhat. But so yeah,
Well, of course, I feel like it's guaranteed houses prices will follow because then more people will be inclined to build houses.
I don't know, dog. I don't think housing prices falling is a guarantee. I think what would be more realistic is housing prices stall and they they keep going up. Well, it goes back to normal, where normal's like a 3% appreciation a year or 4% or 5%. The whole 15, 18, 19% price appreciation year over year in housing prices is not going to last. But I wouldn't be surprised if it just kind of it normalizes and goes back to like 3 or 4 or 5%. You know, housing prices don't normally fall. Like you never really get a
Oh
decrease
wait,
in how.
bro.
Yeah, that was an anomaly. That was a like that was like a I mean, that was Armageddon. Like that was
That was like an overextension of the entire system.
yeah, I mean, that could have been a complete and utter destruction of most economic systems around the world if the governments didn't print monopoly money all day. But I mean, so that's an anomaly. And I think before '08, it was like 94 or something like that when housing prices like kind of fell. But they typically don't really fall. They just go up slowly. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's I mean, timing the market's almost impossible, but there are a few things going on in the economy right now that's a little um,
I feel like it's very
unique.
inflated currently.
Some areas, some areas. I was just seeing the other day, Spokane. The average housing price in Spokane is 375, which is it's a lot if you think about it, but
For
that's kind of
Spokane, but I mean it's not. I mean that's not bad.
it's not outrageous. Like it's not like Seattle where it's like 600, 700 grand, which is a pretty penny. I mean,
I bet you could put our house up for damn near 600.
Until they see it's on a septic.
Bro, this whole region's on a septic.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe. I don't know. You guys should get it appraised.
I'm pretty sure they have definitely over 5.
I could see that.
Easy over 5. It's sadly the houses around us aren't great, but at the end of the day, our plot of land is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's in Puyallup.
Well, but I'm saying like our plot of land specifically has been, it's good landscaping. There's a good
Yeah, it's
backyard
not
setup.
bad.
You got double decks. I don't know. It's pretty well put together.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch a septic with a 10-foot pole. Because I would, if I was buying a house and I'm paying 350, I'd go to the South Hill and buy something a little newer for 350 or
Oh, yeah.
550.
I'd go to the ER area
Yeah. Yeah, I
for
would
sure.
too.
So much nicer over there, I'm
So
sure.
much nicer. Even
Or
though it's
like
probably way more crowded.
even a little bit more out in Graham, a little bit,
Yeah.
like low key. If you just like write down Meridian, maybe not all the way out to Graham, but it can get pretty rural pretty quick, fairly
Yeah.
rural, but at the same time still close to like life.
Rural. Oh, yeah, man.
Whatever.
Now starts a new chapter in my life where I jet set every other weekend.
So, are you planning on coming over here as one of those jet sets? And we'll go tear up Seattle.
Eh, maybe. Maybe. After I hit the other joints first.
I
I
mean,
don't know,
yeah,
man.
definitely hit Chicago. So we should plan to hit Dallas together, because I could get about a free flight over there.
How long is the flight to Chicago?
Chicago's probably about the same as Dallas. Yeah,
Right,
maybe
yeah, I don't
maybe a
know.
little longer.
It's a 3.5 hours from Spokane, so about 4 hours from Seattle.
To Chicago?
Chicago, yeah.
That's it?
4 hours.
That's not bad.
It's a good flight. 4 hours.
I
I mean, it's
guess.
not. It's definitely not 6. But I feel like you start getting diminishing returns after about 4 hours. Like every minute after 4 hours seems like 10.
I guess I've only been the longest flight I've ever been on was to Dallas.
Oh, really?
Oh, by
Dude,
far.
6-hour flights are brutal. I mean, they are brutal.
You're like at
Like,
the 4 hour mark and you're just like,
dude. Like I think yeah. They're brutal. Like, yeah, that's like Miami. If you a flight from Miami, because that's like 6.5 from Seattle nonstop. Like it might even behoove you to have a layover in Dallas or something like that if you're flying to Miami, just so you can get up and stretch your legs and walk around a little bit.
bro, you got to go get your tan on down there. Just come back a fucking chiseled bronze
Phoenix.
god.
Dude, I need to get back in the gym. And and that's kind of it was almost like, dude, that's life's so busy. That's why we need to work less as a population. Cause it's like now I can't even go get my gym on this weekend. Which I'm not, I'm kind of bummed about, but
I
on the
honestly,
other hand, partying in
bro,
Scottsdale for a night.
I mean, I feel like,
Like we
I,
just work way too much as a society,
well, I guess I'm
or
kind
not
of
as
the wave too,
efficiently.
is like, I guess right now it is a little tough just because this is the fun time in our lives. But at the end of the day, I think working hard during the week right now, but then also trying to use your weekends as, like we said, at the time to hit the gym, the time to maybe do some extra reading on some other topics that you're trying to get into, like you said, maybe do some traveling, but like really using the weekends efficiently. And yeah, you're right. It's kind of like, what do you give up? Do I give up money on a
Yeah,
weekend and
you gotta.
potential, give up the gym, give up probably eating healthy, give up some dough, or do I give up my opportunity to have fun while I'm young? It's just a tough decision.
I think 410s, 410s would change this country. Change it right away. If it was normal for a 3-day weekend, dude, 3-day weekends like are seem way longer than 2-day weekends. Like obviously they're longer, but
I mean, you have 2 full nights to go out, guaranteed,
2 full nights.
for
Well,
sure.
no, three. Yeah,
Well,
no,
I'm not
two,
saying you have
three.
3. You have 2 every
No,
weekend.
three. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you have
Yeah,
guaranteed 2, because I feel like if you go out, a Thursday and a Friday, you
yeah.
might
You
be
wouldn't want.
fucked up
Yeah,
Saturday.
you'd be tired, and so you get 2 days of rest.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yeah,
Or you take your good day on Friday and then you go out Friday night, Saturday night, still got a full day. It's like,
and I think, and not even on that. It's just like, bro, people like you get so worn out 5 days in a row. Like you get so burnt out. It's just like by that time that Friday rolls around, everyone's like I don't know how many times I'm in the office and it's like 1 o'clock, and my coworker's like, "Hey, you guys just want to go get some beer?" It's like I'm tired. You guys want? It's like 1 o'clock. It's like, dude, we're like halfway done with the workday. Like, you want to
bro,
pet peace out now? And I
that's
mean, obviously, I never say that. I'm always just like, yeah, dude, that sounds like a fucking great idea. Let's go do it. But like, still, it's like that. It just goes to show you. And that's my coworker who has that like work mentality. It was like, it's like Monday morning, let's go work. It's like if you have any downtime, that means you have time to work. He kind of has that mentality bullshit going on.
that like
So
your time is to be used to work.
exactly. Exactly. Like I couldn't even, I mean, obviously he has hobbies and stuff, but it's like I don't even think he doesn't do his hobbies. Like he literally goes home and does like housework. Like he just does projects. Like he just, I think it's not like he's like going to the gym every single day. Like, yeah, man, getting in the gym, I'm benching 225 today. It's like he's not riding his bike a lot in the spare time. Like he literally is going home and doing projects like all the time. So, but
Is that
even him,
how old is he?
like 34.
Oh, okay.
But no, I just think I mean, he's been at the same company his whole working career. And I think it's just one of those things where it's like, he got a job, pays decent, and your job's to work. So let's get to working.
Sounds like Scott.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, it's just 410s, I think it'd be game changing for the mental health of this country. It'd be
Bro,
game changing.
I'm gonna do that with my business. That's low-key such a good idea.
You can't, because see, it's a good idea. Of course, it's a good idea. Like, I'm not saying it's not a good idea, but the fact of the matter is it only works if everyone does it. Like, if you're a lawyer and you're not working on Fridays, but your client works on a Friday, is trying to get a hold of you on a Friday, they're gonna get pissed because they're like, it's
Oh, well,
Friday. Why is he never working on
they'll know.
Fridays?
I'll tell him my schedule.
I mean, yeah, you can set it up, but like my line of work, it's like no, like people work, clients want you to work on Fridays. Like if a client wants you to work on a Friday because that's considered norm, like yeah, clients don't typically force you to work on a Saturday or Sunday because it's a societal norm that we have the days off in most professions.
I think that's the better part is like being a lawyer, you definitely do at some point it's like people are going to pay for a good lawyer. And it's like my dad's, I guess he's 35 years, but he's definitely in the mindset. It's like, if people want him to work for them, they have to like be on his schedule, kind of like
Yeah, and
he's not on people's beck and call.
of course, I mean, yeah, there's situations like that, but I'm just saying in general, like
Well, that's what I'm saying. That
I mean,
would be
maybe
nice
for
to set that up.
yeah, and you also are inheriting a law firm. Like, not very many situations in this
Bro, I
world people
was,
get to inherit law firms. like you're like I'm just saying, man. I'm just talking like in generalities
I guess you're
of
right.
our community.
I'm away
And
from the common man.
most people have like you got to work because yeah, I think about that all the time. Is like that'd be nice to do 410s, but it's like my boss he's like that's fine 410s because yeah, at the end of the day, it's like as long as I'm making money for the company, like the company can give a fuck. But it's like if it's a Friday and the client needs me to do something on a Friday, guess what I'm going to be doing? Whatever that client needs. That's our job. That's like 80% of Americans' job is to work.
I mean, yeah, it's super true. That really is depressing that like so many people aren't able to work into the position. Like even people who are like, doctors and like career professionals who are like have really high paying jobs still rarely get to decide their schedule. Like
Yeah.
it's still rarely like let's be honest, if you're making a lot of money, the odds of you working less than 50 hours a week slim.
Yeah. Hmm.
To fit like 50 hours at least.
Right. No, I totally agree. But that's how our society's set up, and it just is what it is. And it all comes down to money too. Because I'm always thinking like with like public projects, like building roads or something like that, or building a new bridge. I'm always like, how does it like? It takes so god. You. I swear, I'll drive by a road under construction, like they'll block off the whole fucking road because they got to do like they rip the whole bitch up, put in new
Yeah, yeah,
utilities, and
yeah.
one of those big projects that take it. And it's like 80% of the time when you drive by, there's no one there, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, no wonder why this takes you guys so long. Yeah, I ain't never fucking out there.
Like how do we not have construction 24/7?
I mean, 24/7, it would be nice, but noises and stuff like that in certain areas I can see. But it's just it's money because they don't want to pay people to be working all the time. Like, and I'm not saying take the same crew and work them 100 hours a week.
Yeah.
You get two crews that will each work 40 hours a week, and then one crew is working through the weekends and the other crew is working through so
That
there's always work going on every single day, but there's two separate crews, but it just comes down to money.
and that is double the liability too, now that I think about it. It's like you already have so many issues with people dealing with one person. I can't imagine if they're dealing with two people doing the same job. All the communication that needs to go between the two to ensure that, where they drop off, they have to pick up. And I feel like that would probably get kind of screwy, especially depending on what kind of job they're doing. But I don't
you
know.
know there, there's people who get paid to figure that shit out.
I know, but you're right. Of course. Okay, yeah, obviously, if you got
It's like,
Walla, anything works.
well, I guess that's what I'm saying. It's just like, get this shit done. Like, I think more people would be happy paying a little bit more money for shit like that to get it done in a timely manner. I mean, there's roads out here where they got them blocked off. They've had them blocked off for like a month and a half, and they're probably going to be blocked off all summer. And it's just like you drive by 80% of the time, and like no one's fucking doing anything. It's just machinery sitting there. And what a waste of money that is, having machinery like that. Those machines are like hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're just sitting around. Fucking Americans.
You know what I
They're
would
so dumb.
100% pay more money for?
Uh,
AI insanely smart traffic lights.
I mean, probably getting there.
I'm just saying, imagine how much time would be saved if we just had like really smart traffic lights.
I don't know. I guess I haven't had too many quarrels with traffic lights recently.
I just could find. I mean,
I feel
you
like
know
they're
how
pretty good
Puyallup is.
nowadays. Yeah.
It's
Well,
it's just pretty. It
yeah,
gets
it's
pretty
dense.
packed, and like
Yeah.
there's a few lights that it's like y- so I'm just gonna go with the one light I go through a lot. That's probably the biggest trouble. You have the light, so you have a freeway exit and then a freeway entrance, and then you have the light kind of in the middle of Meridian coming up from the hill from Puyallup, going on a Meridian, and then the South Hill Mall, like right there. You have that kind of like little strip. Bro, going to work, it's just the stupidest thing
Painful.
because those three lights are never really lined up per se. So it's like you have people coming off the ramp, but when people are coming off the ramp, they can't come this way and have people go that way through that one little hole and have both of the lights going straight be green the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's like it always gets compressed right there. And then as soon as people are stopping on the bridge, you have two people trying to turn and go straight.
Yeah.
It's just like the biggest clusterfuck in the world. And you just sit there and think, as soon as there's nobody coming this way, because there's more people going that way than this way by far. And the
Yeah.
second people aren't coming this way, if it started, continuing the mass production of where most of the people are coming from, I just feel like it could be
They
easily
got
changed.
sensors on that.
They do, but I'm talking about like, a second or two within the
Yeah.
time that the cars are done. Just like you're saving hundreds of people minutes a day.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, that area is just that's just a congested clusterfuck.
The whole West Coast is.
Yeah.
It's all, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like in an area like this specifically, having super smart traffic
Right.
lights, I feel like would be very beneficial.
Or just less people driving personal vehicles.
Or more, getting the light rail, getting like a legit light rail all the way down to Tacoma.
Yeah. Well, they're
They are,
gonna,
and
yeah.
Everett, bro. That'll be
Yeah.
popping. That'll be a
Hopefully,
popping ride.
hopefully, but because I remember I'd ride the light rail a few times. The problem with the light rail, and I don't know what the stop structure is going to look like, but where it is now, the problem is there's too many stops. They stop. It's like every 5 minutes they're stopping. So,
When they get to Seattle, yeah.
dude, all leading up to Seattle, man. Like Angle Lake, SeaTac, then you stop in like Rainier, you stop in like Columbia, you stop like, dude, there's so many stops along that way. It takes forever to actually get to where you're going. There's a lot of stops.
So from just Tequila, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
And
And
bro, you went like 10 miles.
between Rainier Beach and Capitol Hill, it says it's about yeah, that's like 13 stops. That's what I was about to say. Because
There's a ton of stops.
there are a
There's
lot
a
of
ton
stops.
of stops. Now imagine trying to take that from Tacoma to like Capitol Hill. Bro, that's like a 2-hour tram ride.
No.
Probably, dude. Probably.
I bet you would
How
be
long is it from Angle Lake to Cap?
40. To Cap, because Cap's
Yeah,
not. Well, I guess Cap
Capitol Hill.
is. It's like one of the last stops. I'd,
It's kind of on the outer edge of,
it's
but it's
it's
still a spot.
it's the second to last. I'm
It's
looking at
still
the
a
map right
spot
now, but
you're trying to get to.
I'd say 40 minutes. According to this map,
So
it'd
that's
be
from
about
SeaTac. I mean, bro, you're talking another 40 minutes from Tacoma to SeaTac.
to SeaTac. It's not at SeaTac. It's at Angle
Well,
Lake
Angle Lake.
in
Angle
Federal Way.
Lake. Yeah,
No.
well, it depends on how many stops they put in between.
I mean, bro, like 2, maybe 3. I bet you it'd be 25 minutes.
I'm just saying, once you start, I don't know, 25 minutes, it could be. Hopefully, it's less than that. But once you start adding up the time, when you look at it, it's just like, I'm also just fucking drive myself.
But you mean you don't have to deal with your car parking, it's a guaranteed as soon as you're on it to be an hour. You could
Yeah.
hop on the freeway for up to
And
Seattle and now it's
and
an
my
hour and
other
a half.
thing is the bum situation's so bad over there. Bro, there's no bathrooms. There's no bathrooms on the tram. There's no bathroom like at the stations. You get off and you like try to go to like a convenience store. They won't let you use the bathroom just because that's how places be doing it.
Till you
So it's
buy
like
some.
you literally can't even use the bathroom. You got this hour and a half tram ride that is stopping every 5
Can't
minutes.
can't drink or eat.
Yeah, you can't like it's just is there even Wi-Fi? Is there Wi-Fi on those? Like if there's not even like they don't make it. It's everything's so cheap. Everything's so expensive, and people don't want to spend any money. And so this is what you get.
It is $6 for a day pass though.
Well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about just the project itself, like funding the project itself. Like it's like wicked expensive, and then people don't want to pay that to begin with. And like, yeah, you're right. It's $6 even to write it, because yeah, my company works on those projects. Like we're doing the light rail from Redmond to Bellevue. That's our project. We work on
Is
that.
that another one, a separate track?
Yeah, they're going from Seattle, and where is it branching off from? I think it's branching off from like the Chinatown station. or
They
something.
should have light rails just bumping
And then
everywhere
it's
around there.
yeah, and then the light rail is going to go from downtown Seattle through Bellevue up into Redmond. Then they're going to do light rail to West Seattle, so it's going to go from downtown Seattle out up on the West Seattle area. And then that, yeah, you're right. It's going to go from Seattle all the way up to Everett. But again, if you make these light rails, like you want to make them so they're attractive for people to ride. Like the Sounder's dope because the Sounder, you get Wi-Fi, you get a nice seat, there's a bathroom on there, there's a water fountain, and there's only like a handful of stops
How
because the
much?
how much is it?
Yeah.
I can't remember. How much is it?
I've
Yeah.
never ridden it.
Because the Sounder is literally for commuters. So they're like, we're literally running this Sounder to get people from outside Seattle into Seattle. That's it. So yeah, you got 5 stops and show up at the stop, get on, get into Seattle, and get off. But of course the light rail is like, well, we want people to be able to. It's like,
Was that kind of nice? Taking the Sounder every day to
dude, it
Seattle.
was great. I did not mind it at all because it was just like you get on the Sounder and you find yourself a seat, you sit down, and you're like, and you just chill until your
And
stop comes.
is there a Sounder south?
Well, yeah, the train's got to go south if you got to go north.
Well, because what I'm thinking is if I could live in Seattle and like, can you take a bike on those?
Yeah.
Bro, if I got like a little bike and then I could take the Sounder down to, because it has a track in Sumner
Uh huh.
and it's not that far from the office.
Right.
So, just toot
Oh
along
yeah,
over there.
it's totally possible. The problem is the Sounder only works in commuting hours. But the whole point is, well, you might.
When does it
Let's
stop?
see. I don't know, but it doesn't run very late.
Like what, 6?
If that,
Really?
I think, yeah, 6:30 is probably like your last train of the day
Perfect.
leaving Seattle. But here's the other thing too. I don't know. I mean, you're gonna have to look into this, obviously, but I think there's a train station in Tacoma. So I think some of those later time trains will just go from Seattle to Tacoma, just park for the day, and then of course in the morning, then they'll go up to Seattle, and then back again, and then up and then back again. But I think I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to look into it. But obviously, the whole point of this train is to get people into Seattle in the mornings and out of Seattle at evenings, not the other way around.
I know, but if I could work it to hit it the other way
Dude,
around,
it
that'd be
totally might
perfect.
work.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be so perfect.
I wouldn't be surprised if it worked. I mean, yeah, that would be perfect. Get yourself a dope little apartment downtown Seattle. Just walk to the Sounder station. Just hop on. Well, you probably have to
Exactly.
like ride your bike or something, but
Well, I mean, yeah, just get a little bike because I mean, as soon as my dad gets his bike, I'm gonna get your old road bike. It's a pretty nice bike. It's light,
yeah,
easy.
yeah. Life
Yep.
sucks in the West Coast
Bro, I'm
sometimes.
I'm not hating it. I just wish I have boys over here, and it's like, you have homies, but I have no homies really that know my other homies. So it's like impossible to get all the homies together and have any type of group dynamic. So it's like it's always just me and one other homie going out.
Yeah.
And they're never, even if we do go out, it's like never to go out anymore. None of the boys are like down to like just rage a little bit, just go out there and talk to a bunch of random people, just get kind of trash, just wander around somewhere. And
I
I'm
know,
trying,
man.
man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I just want to get, bro. I just want to go. I just want to go. I literally might do this one of the nights by myself. I'm just gonna go up to Seattle at like, because I think
Dude, why
this,
not?
well, the Sounder ends at 12:30. I literally go up to Seattle, go hit some club or some like poppin' spot.
12:30. You mean the light rail.
Yeah, the light rail, sorry.
Yeah.
The light rail going south, I believe, leaves Seattle like 12:30 or something along
Yeah.
those lines. And I just go party up, get there at like 9, get tanked for a while till like,
Dude, you totally can.
easy. I'm about to start doing that because I'm like, I don't need other people to go have a good time. I'll just go by myself and start talking to random motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah, bro. You never know. You
Why
never
not?
know.
Just I don't know.
Yeah, why not? You never know what could happen, man. You meet the future love of your life.
I don't care. I just want to get
Just
out of the
gotta
house. I'm
transition,
I'm trying to get I'm trying to
become a guy or a
decide
girl.
to not have to wait for other people to do kind of fun sporadic things. Because it just gets too hard to find people that actually are down.
Yeah, man. There's that saying: you know, what's the saying? Like, if you wait to travel, if you wait for someone else to travel the world, you'll never travel the world. I don't know,
I mean,
but
it's true
yeah,
because you can go to Europe and meet people. Shit. It's like just talk to people.
yeah,
Just be honest. Be like, hey, I'm new to the area. I'm just like literally, if you told someone randomly, like, hey, here, I'm just out here tonight hanging out by myself, the odds of them being like, hey, you want to hang out with us?
dude. I want to go to the Caribbeans. Go to the those tropical areas where it's like white sandy beaches. People fucking
Everyone's
smoking
happy.
smoking joints on the beach and stuff like that.
They're like
Yeah,
genuinely happy though. They're like living like a nice life.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, about to say good
Stead,
pod.